I'm Chris from HarvestYield, and this is a demo of our brand new inventory feature that's available on the web, iPhone, and Android. So in this demo, we're going to create a new inventory. So we'll do this on the website. And if we go to the new inventory tab and select new, we're going to create a fuel tank so that we can keep track of how much fuel we have on hand, where that fuel is going into which machines, and when that was done. So we're going to give it a name here, fuel tank 2, subtype is fuel tank, and the inventory type. This is really important. You should select fuel here so that we know to have this in the selection options for a refueling action. Minimum, maximum quantity, these are things that we're going to use in the future so that we can tell you, alert you based on if the quantity falls below or above a certain amount. So in this one, we want to know when we've only got 50 litres left, and let me know if there is more than 6,000 litres. I know that's the capacity of my fuel tank. If there's more in there than that, obviously I want to be alerted about that, because there's probably something that's gone awry in the records. There's probably been an error made. We can enter an inventory location. If we pin this on the map, this is useful particularly for storage, things like bale stacks that might be out in a particular field, to show people exactly where they are. So if we go ahead and create that inventory, and you can see we've been taken now to the inventories page. So we've got two fuel tanks here, fuel tank 1 and fuel tank 2. You can see that we've got this status here showing low, as you would expect, because our minimum quantity is 50. And if we give that few moments to sync to the phone, I'm going to show you how this looks on the phone, creating a refuel on the phone for a particular machine. So if we give that a couple of minutes on the phone, I just change the tabs, which triggers the sync. And actually, while we're doing that, let's click in and look at one of these inventories. So this is a different fuel tank. We've already got a couple of transactions here. We've got a fuel delivery of 5,000 litres. So I've recorded that there. You can see who's done this and at what time and date. And then we've got a refuel out. So 250 litres by myself has gone into this machine on this date. So you can see how it helps you keep on top of what your current quantity is, how much has come in, how much has gone out. If we go back and we look into this other fuel tank, let's say we've had a fuel delivery. We're going to create a new entry on the website here, and let's say we've had a delivery of 4,000 litres. You can choose the different types, so in, out, which is quite straightforward. Amends are used if the quantity is different from what is currently recorded and you need to amend it to get it back in line. You don't necessarily know that it's waste, so it's kind of missing stock, and that helps you keep track of that missing stock if you have to do those amends when you do a stock take. Waste is straightforward. Anything that's waste you can record as waste and track that separately because you know that was waste. And then we've got these transfer options that we'll talk about in another video. That's another feature that's kind of being worked upon. So this is 4,000 litres in. We create the transaction, and you can see that we've now got 4,000 here. So if we go onto the right-hand side of the screen, look at the phone. This hasn't synced over yet, so let's go, just change tabs again and go back. Here we are, it's now synced, and we've got fuel tank 2. You can see here the information. We've got the current quantity 4,000. When you click into here, you can also see history of the transactions. You can create a new entry directly from the phone. But because this is a fuel tank, I'm going to show you how on a machine log, if we select refuel, and we're going to do it with the demo tractor, let's say I'm going to fill up 425 liters, and I'm going to fill this up from fuel tank 2. So we've got the fuel tanks here. Select that. You can put in the hours of the machine, let's say 2034. And then when we press save, that's going to be uploaded to the cloud. And so if we refresh this page here, you can see now that that record appears. We've refueled this machine with 425 liters. In the demo tractor, you can see who did it. You know, if you've got your team set up on HarvestYield, you can see the operator that did that, the date that they did that, and all the totals have been updated. And if we just go in on the phone, go into fuel tank 2, see the quantity is now updated, and we've got these 2 records here. So you can quite easily keep track of where your fuel is going, which machines it's being used on, and who is doing that. So that's a quick demo of our inventory feature. This is also very useful for other storage, and I'll cover that in a separate video, and how that links in with our jobs that you can record on the app. So yeah, let me know if I can help with anything. My email is chris@harvestyield.com. And please get in touch if we can help you with your farming business. Thanks.